So right-wing Republican billionaires have been using Facebook to harvest your information and target you with fake news. Cambridge Analytica have been harvesting the Facebook profiles of millions of people and then selling the data on to right-wing political campaigns. A member of the Cambridge Analytica team has even been hired by the anti-choice crew here. That's a match made in heaven because they specialise in fake news too. CEO of Cambridge Analytica, Alex Nix, was filmed talking about how they steal data and how they smear political opponents. Cambridge Analytica was founded by right-wing Republican billionaire Robert Mercer. Steve Bannon, the far-right blogger who runs Breitbart and specialises in spreading fake news about migrants, Muslims, women, was vice president of Cambridge Analytica for a while. Robert Mercer funds Breitbart News and has given them about $10 million. But since 2006, Mercer has also donated $34.9 million to Republican campaigns. So while Mercer and Bannon use Cambridge Analytica to make their candidates appear anti-establishment, these people are the most establishment figures you can find. Mercer is notorious for his views on working class poor people and on black people. He once famously said that giving civil rights to black people was a mistake. Now, Mark Zuckerberg has gone to ground since this controversy came to light. Facebook has been set up from the very start as a means of harvesting your information. But Facebook itself is a huge spying operation and data gathering service. And to think that Zuckerberg isn't passing that information on would be rather naive. Cambridge Analytica started as the Strategic Communications Laboratories Group. SCL was set up in 1993 by British advertising man Nigel Oakes. They've acted as PR for nasty right-wing governments, for militaries, including the military of Thailand and the military of Indonesia. They offer their services claiming to specialise in psychological warfare. But in reality, they're just another PR advertising agency that specialise in offering services to these regimes. At one point, they even hired the set designers from GoldenEye, the James Bond movie, so that they could reproduce a nerve centre with loads of TV screens that looked really impressive so that they could win over clients, who later realised it was all just veneer. They like to overinflate what they can achieve by stealing Facebook and other information, but in reality what they do is quite simple. They put out press releases, they spread fake rumours, and they do TV ads. After 9/11, governments started throwing cash at SCL because they offered themselves as capable of profiling terrorists. In 2013, they linked up with Stephen Bannon and hooked up Mercer and SCL so that Cambridge Analytica was founded. Mercer told the Republican candidates that he offered donations to that his donations were conditional on them hiring Cambridge Analytica. The Ted Cruz campaign dumped Cambridge Analytica after a short period, saying that their information was worthless. Trump paid them $5.9 million for their PR services. So Cambridge Analytica, for all their claims to be able to control the masses of people, are really snake oil salesmen. Harvesting Facebook data doesn't give you the ability to manipulate people. In reality, the election was won by Trump because the Democrats put forward a candidate that people couldn't have faith in. But does this spying operation on the mass of the population really prevent us from resisting? I think not. All of the mainstream media in Ireland was set against the water movement. They called us dissidents, they called us ISIS, they slandered us at every opportunity. But still, 80 to 120,000 people marched on a dozen occasions. And Leo Varadkar, with his Strategic Communications Unit, has been trying the same thing. They gather information about the population, they try to learn about our hopes and fears, and then they tailor a slickly made propaganda piece. And though this spin might swing some people, you can't fool all of the people all of the time. The ruling ideas of every age are the ideas of its ruling class. The people who own all the wealth are usually the people who own the media. Our job is to convince the people that they shouldn't listen to the spin and lies of Leo Varadkar, Cambridge Analytica or Donald Trump, and to promote a working class perspective on the world that sees through the lies and spin, and most importantly, gives people the courage to fight back.